Hello, Bearded Boggins here. Next question on the list of videos that I've been doing is, what is your favourite go-to comfort or support during an overwhelming moment? Yeah, this might seem strange considering that I think as part of my neurodivergence, I have audio processing disorder. Which is something I've done in another video. If you want to go check that out, it's, struggling with loud sounds and stuff, or overlapping sounds, which probably makes the answer quite weird and strange. It's metal music and its various subgenres and rock music and stuff like that. There's something quite cathartic about it. Weirdly, I don't know. I can't really explain it. It sort of just takes. I just feel like it helps de-stress, and it helps reset my brain. And I know a lot of people just think, oh, it's screamy, shouty music. Why would you enjoy that? But there's just something about it, and I can't quite explain it. I don't. There probably is a study out there somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to look. Or whether or not there is a connection between metal music and its subgenres and how people feel. I know the stereotype is that we're all murderers and violent people and whatever, but we're not, I promise. Some of us are, but most of us aren't. I just, if I'm having a bad day, or if I, need to step away from a situation, I go stick some earphones in, some earbuds or whatever, and crank up the noise, and it seems to help. I don't know why. There probably is a connection there somewhere. I probably stress eat too. I can admit that. I'm not the skinniest person. I probably, pick and eat at times when I shouldn't. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm getting there. What else do I go to? I've started using meditation, actually. I use this app called Calm, and I think there is I don't know if they're a charity or if they're a organisation, but I think it stands for like Campaign Against Living Miserably or something like that. So I found that quite useful for just, setting aside 10, 15, 20 minutes a day just to sort of sit and be, and, go through whatever exercises they do. They're good. They have a couple of good sleep ones, and things like that. I also discovered green noise, which is a bit like white noise, but green. There's a few different coloured noises. Sounds weird, I know. That I've come across, and so there's things like blue noise, pink noise, brown noise, and green are the ones that I've come across. Obviously white noise. And they're all kind of similar, but I think they have different pitches, and green and brown are quite low and rumbly, and sometimes they're kind of almost like crashing wave type noises, or that kind of resonant kind of rumbling type of noise, if that makes any sense whatsoever. They just help switch my brain off, basically. The first time I tried it, green noise particularly, was just like, it was weird. My body just kind of went, it just kind of, whatever the opposite of tensed is, I can't remember. De-tensed. I'll figure it out. And yeah, it just relaxed my body, basically. Is it relaxed? And yeah, so it just turned my brain off, and it was amazing. And so I use it quite a lot to focus, and if I'm doing anything like writing the script for these videos, it's quite good for that. If I'm, writing my book or coming up with book ideas, it's good for that, and good for like helping me focus and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm very much a auditory person when it comes to overstimulation. So it tends to be overlapping noises that tend to get me a bit panicky more than anything else. There are a couple of things. I think I have briefly mentioned them in earlier videos. But it's, if it's loud overlapping noises, that I struggle with that. Also struggle with smells, so like cigarette smoke or well, those are the two big smells really. I get a bit panicky and they make me feel sick and stuff like that. But also the detergent aisle in a supermarket or whatever. I found that quite overwhelming. And then flashing lights, strobe lights and stuff like that, and bright lights. Like this ring light that I'm using, it's sort of hard to look at. But yeah, I mean, those, sight lights and smells don't really affect me as badly as the sounds do. So also I've got like loop earplugs for Christmas last year, although I've lost one unfortunately. They're sort of like earplugs with like silicone rings that sort of sit in your ear hole, and they're quite good for reducing the noise but not necessarily cancelling it all out. So you can still hear conversations and people talking to you and stuff like that. They're quite good. So I probably need to get another pair of those actually. But yeah, I think that's it really. Yeah. See you in the next one.